Students, today we are going to discuss resistance of a system of resistors. There are two methods of joining the resistors together end to end. One is connected in series and other is in parallel. First of all, we are going to discuss how resistors to be connected in series. Look, there are three resistors. One is R1, R2 and R3. These are connecting in series. You see, there is no division of current. That means in series connection there is no division of current. So here R1, R2, R3, if resistors are connected in this way, then we can say that these are connecting in series connection. But in series connection, current is remain same throughout the circuit. This is an electric circuit. This is this is ammeter. These are three resistors of different resistances, and these are the wire. This is the key, and this is the battery with having three cells. These resistors, there are three resistors. One is R1, R2 and R3. These are connecting in series. Okay, how you have said that there is no division of current in series connection. Current, there is no division. There is only same amount of current is flowing throughout the circuit. If through R1 resistors, if 2 ampere of current is passing, then through the R2 also 2 ampere of current is passing. Then through the R3 also 2 ampere of current is passed only. That means throughout the circuit only, that means same amount of current will be passed only. Look here, there again next, this is R1 resistors, this is R2 resistors and this is R3 resistors. Then the potential difference, how much potential difference is there in resistor R1? Suppose V1, okay, the potential difference is V1 on resistors R1. On resistors R2, suppose V2 is there, and on R3, suppose potential difference is V3. Then total amount of potential difference, that means total equivalent potential difference is how much? Then equivalent potential difference, how we will find it? Then V equal to, then that means sum of the all potential difference is equal to the equivalent potential difference. That means equivalent potential difference is equal to the sum of the potential difference of each resistors. Then here V equal to then V1 plus V2 plus V3. But according to Ohm's law, what we know, V equal to IR. We know that according to Ohm's law, V equal to IR. Then V equal to I R. In place of V, we can put IR. Then V1, then how much resistors? R1. So IR1, that means through the R1 resistors also only current, I current will be passed. Then here also IR2 and through the IR3, because this is in series connection. In series connections, same amount of current is flowing throughout the circuit. Then IR, we can take common I, then R1 plus R2 plus R3. Then both sides I get cancelled. Then R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. That means this R is called equivalent resistance. Okay, if the resistors are connected in series, then equivalent resistors, how we will get sum of the all resistors. That means equivalent resistors equal to the sum of the all resistances. So in series connections, suppose R1 equal to 2 ohm, R2 equal to 3 ohm, and R3 equal to 4 ohm. Okay, suppose equivalent resistance, they are connecting in series. This is RS, S for series, RS equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. That means RS equal to 2 ohm, 3 ohm plus 4 ohm. That means equivalent resistance will get 2 plus 3, 5 plus 4, 9 ohm. Then what you have learned, when resistors are connected in series, there is no division of current. So throughout the circuit, same amount of current is flowing. If current I is flowing through the resistors R1, then through the R2 and R3 resistors also current I only will be passed. But potential difference may be different to all the individual resistors. So, but to equivalent, that means to tell potential difference, how we will find out? If we are going to sum all the individual potential difference, then we will get equivalent potential difference of the all resistors. Then here we have put here we have written here V for potential difference, that means equivalent potential difference V1 plus V2 plus V3, because here V1 is potential difference on R1 resistors, V2 on R2 resistors, and V3 potential difference on R3 resistors. So V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, but we know that according to Ohm's law, V equal to IR. Then in place of V, we can put IR. This potential, that means V1 potential difference on resistors R1, that's why we can putting IR1. On V2 potential difference, R2 is resistors. Then on R3 resistors, V3 is potential difference. So, but all resistors are connected in series. So throughout the circuit, I current is passing. That's why we have written IR equal to IR1, IR2 and IR3. So I taken common, then R1 plus R2 plus R3, then both side I get cancelled, R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. That means to find out if the resistors are connected in series, then total resistance or equivalent resistance, how we will find out? That we have to sum all the resistances, then we will get equivalent resistances of all that resistors. Okay, suppose R1 is 2 ohm, R2 is 3 ohm and R3 is 4 ohm, then equivalent resistance, they are in series connection, that's why we have to add, then we will get equivalent resistance of these 3 resistors. Now the resistors, how resistors are connecting in parallel. Look here, this is R1 resistors, this is R2 resistors and this is R3 resistors. These are connecting in parallel. Look here, this is a battery, current is coming by these directions. Okay, then at this point current is making divide into 3 divisions by this direction and this direction. So that means total amount of current is divided into 3 another divisions. That means in all divisions current may not be same. Then through the R1 resistors and R2 resistors and through R3 resistors, same amount of current may not be flows. That means when resistors are connected in parallel, then same amount of current is not flow. That means in a parallel connections, the resistors, when we are going to connect in parallel, same amount of current is not flows. But in series connections, is what we have in series connections, same amount of current is flows throughout the circuit, but in parallel connection, same amount of current is not flows. Suppose I is the total amount of current, then through the R1 resistor, suppose I1 current I1 is passing, through I2 or through R2 I2 current is passing, and through R3 resistors I3 current is passing. But according to Ohm's law, V equal to IR, then I equal to what we know according to Ohm's law, V equal to IR, then I equal to, can you say, V by R. Then here we can put I equal to V by R, then V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3, then V by R3. Then this we can write V into 1 by R, V into 1 by R1 plus V into 1 by R2 plus V into 1 by R3. That means when resistors are connected in parallel, that means potential differences remain same. So that V taken common, then 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by, both side V get cancelled, then 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Look, this R is the equivalent resistance of these 3 resistors. Then reciprocal of the reciprocal of the equivalent resistance is equal to the sum of the reciprocal of all individual resistors. Okay, what you we have learned then the reciprocal of equivalent resistance is equal to the sum of all given reciprocal of all given individual resistors. So that means we can say that the reciprocal of the equivalent resistance of a group of of resistances joined in parallel is equal to the sum of the reciprocal of the individual resistance. Look, let R1 equal to 2 ohm, R2 equal to 3 ohm, R3 equal to 4 ohm, and equivalent resistance be R. Then 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Then 1 by R, R1 value 2, R2 value 3, R3 value 4. Then LCM of this is 12. Then 2, 6, 6, 3, 4, 12, 4, 3. 1 by R, 13 by 12. Okay, then now do cross multiply. Then 13 R equal to 12, R equal to 12 by 13. Then 12 by 13 .913 is 117. 13 2. That means R equal to 0.92 ohm. That means you see, when resistances are connecting in series, when you are going to find out the equivalent resistance of the given resistors, then the equivalent resistance always you will get smaller value than the smallest resistance. That means equivalent resistance in parallel connections always you will get smallest, that means smaller than the smallest resistance of the given resistors. Understood? Look here smallest is 2 ohm. That means equivalent resistance we get 0.92. That means this value always that means equivalent resistors value always you will get smaller than the smallest individual resistance. But in series connection will get always greater than the greatest individual resistance. Understood?